Здравейте, пичове, аз съм Даня BG43 и това е втория епизод на Watch Dogs Legion, a.k.a. тройката на Watch Dogs. Аз съм играл, мисля, че първата в моя канал, но другите не съм ги играл. Иначе да продължаваме до там, където бях спрял миналия епизод. Така ме рисувам. Трябва да направя сега.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no
dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Want to make it easier for them to track you. And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week.
Това не е картата на самата игра и всички хора, които са като нас, явно.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Тук сега ще си правя героя, явно. То не е явно, Еми направо си правиш героя. Това прилича на Емо, става коса. Предполагам, че това е единствено, което ми кефи. Други не виждам. О, този е с дрон, той е ползва дрон. Той е як между другото, да. Добре, пуснаме с... няма бъда расист, пуснаме с тоя. Това е явно моята хубава спортна количка, която не е баш спортна. Исках да съм един с дронове, но ме пусна с тоя. Как да е? Аре, тая ще краде майковата или какво? Ехо. Map GPS. Трябва да отида на стрелчичката. Добре, ето. Въх. Toggle Music, Change Music. Auto. Дай го прави го Auto
Drive now disabled.
Handbrake. Дай му газ до дупка. Малко не знам на къде работа. Дай му газ от дупка през тези лондонски улици. Газ! Дай на срещното! Удри сирене! Добре. Предполагам, че сме насам. Факт. Предполагам, че сме насам. Аре, дай газ. О, камерата е малко гадна като караш. Що следвам улиците, брат? Мога да си карам извън улиците. Никой няма ми попречи. Надявам се. Аре, през парка, дай! През парка тук ще минем. Няма стане нищо, готово. Малко камерата е много гадна, като се караш, но... Никой няма да си каже нищо, дай газ. Ей, вижте, тук е смислено за моята кола. Сгазих сигурно 3 човека, ама... Котокс. Абе, какво стоиш пред мене, бе? Гледай ги, те се хвърлят в мене. О, what the heck, this one one?
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Very well. This manual override will be like putty in my hands.
Предполагам, че така трябва да е. Не. Добре, тук има някакви други работи. Аз ще тейтна грешното опции. Така, ей това. Мога ли да го ротейтна? Не. То все е ротейтното. Тей. И това тук. Сванах. Тук трябва да ясно. Тей. Unlock. Rotate. Unlock. То. Аз съм бил много умен, бе. Ага. Open.
Oh, here we go. Down the rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole. Така. Тук сме в някакъв канал под Лондон. Power up.
Hello? Anyone home? I suppose I should turn the power back on.
Мога ли да отичам? Добре, мога. Трябва да стигна там долу. Как е въпроса? Не е отсам. Pick up.
From the Buccaneer, this is the Bug. Hello, resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably?
Слушам явно
No?
новините,
Good, that's as it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract to me, that's like having a...
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Oh, do simmer down. Sabine brought me here.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Bagley Services. Дайте чай. Интеракт. Activate Bagley Services.
That's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
So, since DedSec did not perpetrate the bombings, the question is, who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. but from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Малко стари. Се трябва да говорим там. Интеракт. Сега ще има някакъв катсин. Yes, continue.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Dreadful business. How did you make it out alive?
To Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
The city's out for DedSec's blood, I'm afraid. I wish I could help, but I'd be sticking my neck out. And I quite like my neck.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I suppose we'd better get started then.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
Мъртва секунда. DedSec, мъртва секунда.
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential.
Tech upgrades.
Items in your DedSec kit.
Open to menu. Имам той чудо, имам някакъв дрон, имам и този пистолет. Трябва да апгрейда едно от тия ли? Пъвам, че апгрейдам това. А, не, buy item. Добре. In the team menu. Това е моя тим, може да си избирам с кой да играя. Малко не знам с кой да играя. Този е хубав. Той е хубав, защото има контакти с полицията, като се случи нещо, контактваш се с полицията и вече не те гонят. Може да взимаш пари от хора. Тая пък е богата и не може да я преследва полицията. Той има дронове и каква бързо. Мисля да дам, този ми харесва, за сега мисля да дам шанс на тоя. А не тук да го едитвам. Аз някакво му едитвам, бе. Значи не мога да игра с него, мога само с нея. С тоя. Current location. Так. Equip a new gadget on your operative team menu. Missions. Team. Какъв гаджет? Аха. Добре. На тоя някакъв гаджет. Equip. Готово. Това ли трябваше направя?
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Сътратка до DedSec. Мъртва секунда, магазина. Тук си кастомайзвам героя. Да. Body tattoo, piercing, makeup. Маск. Или че мога да се сменям. Фейсуер. Мога да сложа някаква маска. Заради коронавируса. Някакви шапки тук с QR сканер. Overwear. Това е яко, не е зле, мен ме кефи. О, това! О, това много се връзва с същността на героя. А това... Не, мисля си купя това. Бай. Готово. Това няма смисъл да правя. Legwear. Ужас, мога да бъдем по гъщата. Имаме кръстове на гъщетата. Те вече са too expensive. Тук те. Май ще бъдем след Twitter, като да се мачват работите. Така, шуз. Те са яки. Ау, нямам пари. Ще остана отгава с тея пакс. Не мисля, че ще се купувам чанта. Очила. Това е готово. Нямам нищо много.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Тая ще скипна и ще кажа, че тук е края на втория епизод, защото ако не се лъжа стана 21 минути, защото не следя баш времето. 21 минути, 20 минути, някъде там. Иначе, с жалост не можете да гледате моето яко аутро, защото музичката в аутрото YouTube го възприемат като вид копирайт песен. Отляво и отдясно ще имате да се абонирате и да гледате нейното видео, ако ви е скучно. Но преди да направите това, искам да се абонирате с камбанката, за да получите известие като кача ново видео, да лайкнете. Иначе ще имате паяци в лигото. Аз бях Даниел Бигей 43 и чао!